Hi, what's going on, guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Call of Duty video. In today's video, I'm gonna do a complete review of Vanguard. Since the beta is over now, and now we're just waiting for the official release of Vanguard, I wanted to do a beta review and just talk about, do I think the game is actually gonna be worth buying? Should you actually spend time and your money on the game? So we'll get into that. But if you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all type of stuff. Appreciate all the people that have been subscribing or just following me in general. So yeah, let's get into the actual content. So when it comes to Vanguard, I played it a good amount. I got all the way to level 30. I played multiple hours on the game. For me, it's just a learning curve, and when I say that is the sliding's a bit different, and a lot of people used to love sliding in Modern Warfare. Sliding was like the key thing whenever people play Warzone, and the slide canceling is not as overpowered as it was in Modern Warfare. It's a little bit toned down, and not many people are gonna like it, but some people are just adjusting to it, and I completely get that. Same for me, I'm completely adjusting to it. And another thing is drop shotting is basically dead in this game, so which kind of sucks. A lot of people used to drop shot a lot. I'm pretty sure in Warzone / Modern Warfare as well. I know not many people drop shotted in Cold War because you had to have certain attachments to be able to drop shot, but in here it's just basically dead unless we have certain attachments that let us, which not many people actually ventured into. But just the overall sense is drop shotting is completely dead, and movement is going to be the new meta. So now we're going to rely on movement / just having good aim. So that is one portion of, I guess you can say, what mainly people are talking about is just the movement in itself. And I know TTK, or the time to kill as some people say, is very quick on most guns, and a lot of people were just using MP40s and STGs the entire beta. You saw a couple people use like bars, you saw some people use like other guns, like occasionally the snipers as well, because that's basically just what people were using. No one were using anything else in the beta other than those guns, but hopefully they like buff and nerf guns along the way. Another thing is Warzone is going to be integrated with this engine, so all the movement that you're so used to in Warzone is going to be completely different. It's going to have the same engine as Vanguard, and some people are going to be iffy about that. Some pros are just going to be like, it doesn't matter to them because they get paid to do this, right? But for Warzone players, it's just going to take, it's going to be adjusting curve for everybody to learn a little bit of different movement, different recoil guns, especially like we don't know how it's going to work with the 10 attachments, if that's just going to be working on Vanguard guns, or like is there going to be certain stuff that's going to be integrated. Perks are going to be completely revamped. We don't even know if we're going to get a perk that's like related to amp, to where you can just swap weapons hella quick. It's just everything's a bit different, and I know overkill is in the 3rd perk slot, so that means you can rock ghost and overkill. Currently in Warzone you can't do that. You can't do ghost and overkill, unless obviously if you run ghost and then pick up a weapon, then boom, you can run 2 main weapons. But whenever you get your loadout, you can't run ghost and overkill, but now you can with Vanguard. So there's going to be a lot of perks changing, and it's going to affect Warzone drastically, especially what a lot of people are waiting for is change. And because so many people are used to playing Warzone, they're just tired of it. They keep playing the same stuff over and over, and I completely understand it, because even for me, like me seeing the same Warzone stuff over and over, it does get repetitive. But there's going to be a new map for Warzone and everything like that. People are excited for that, but we have like not much intel on that, because they haven't shown us like actual like gameplay footage of it. They've shown us footage of around the map, but not gameplay footage. But it's more vibrant, and instead of it being like a gray ashy color like Warzone is currently, people are just excited for that new era of Warzone, and that will basically make or break Call of Duty at this time, because a lot of people have been enjoying Warzone, a lot of people have been just playing Call of Duty, but their main source of income right now is Warzone players, because it's a free-to-play game. I know Blackout, well, back then not many people played it, but some people did like it. But at that time, a lot of people were playing Fortnite. So now the times have changed. A lot of people have playing Apex / Warzone, and if the next Warzone isn't good, then a lot of people are probably playing Apex, and that's just going to change the whole meta of how people play. Some other couple things to mention is like the maps and stuff like that, and currently that they let us play on. I know some people were complaining about Red Star being the whole center area. You can't even cross, because if you just do, it's just a death area. And their whole idea is all the maps are going to be related to shipment. They're just be quick, hectic, you know. That's why everyone's playing Blitz. It's going to be giving that ground war-esque vibe. But the thing is, some maps, they're like meant to be played on Blitz, and they're not meant to be played on like 6v6. For example, Operation Red Star, or that map in general, you can definitely play that like on Blitz, like 12v12, 24v24. But if you do 6v6 on that map will literally go to timer, and I don't think many people are going to enjoy that. So hopefully they adjust it in that sort of way. I know that they want to make it so you can play any map in whatever variation that you want, whether it be assault, blitz, those types of things. But some maps are just not meant for those things. It's like if every map was built for shipment, in a sense where everyone is going to be playing blitz. Not many people are going to be playing the other stuff, especially when it comes to challenges. That's another thing in this game. Obviously challenges are leaked and stuff like that, but a lot of people are saying Damascus is coming back, Damascus is coming back. But people do need to realize they're using the same engine as Warzone, but just adjusted. So that means if they're using the same engine, they're going to be transferring over the camos as placeholders. That doesn't mean Damascus is coming out. It's not even confirmed, but we know that there's going to be over 200 camo challenges for every single gun. So a lot of people who grind the game are already annoyed on that type of sense, because whenever you go to Cold War challenges weren't as bad, because it just brings back that vibe of Call of Duty World War II, where the challenges weren't even hard. The Call of Duty World War II challenges were just get 100 kills or something like that, 100 one-shot kills, a certain amount of kills, like for 6 different challenges, and then you had 4 separate camo challenges that were like, oh, just get long shot kills, crouching kills, and that's it, and you just unlock gold. That's why people like that system better. But the Modern Warfare system for camos is horrendous, because you have the crouching, proning, it could probably be like crouching, hit fires, long shots, mounting, and plus with the addition of blind fire, we don't even know if we're gonna have blind fire challenges, and that mechanic in itself is broken in half, because not many people like it. But for certain type of things, it's kind of fun to use. Obviously, if you're gonna get a no scope blind fire, that's pretty funny to get. But beyond that, there's no reason for the blind fire mechanic. Not many people are going to be actually using that. It's going to be rare whenever you see people use it. If anything, people are going to be mounting more. Only reason is because it's probably for the challenges. Some people are going to be mounting corners and stuff like that, but that's just how it is. I don't even think we had mounting in Cold War, but in Warzone there's just something that they have to have, just because it's integrated in the same engine. So some maps, like I said, hopefully they adjust, and you know, there's obviously going to be way more maps at launch. But the issue is, a lot of people are saying that this game has too many glitches, people are spawning outside the map. But people do need to realize it's a beta. The same thing happened with Modern Warfare. When Modern Warfare 2019 was released and had its own separate beta, so many people were complaining there's so many glitches, issues, and stuff like that. But look where it took Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare lasted for such a long time, and people were playing it in Warzone and everything like that. So it could possibly be the same thing for Vanguard. We don't know. We just have to see, and we just have to see if the map's good, if the gunplay is going to be good. TTKs are like crazy right now. Slide canceling, and I know like some guns have issues where you can just one-shot melee people when you're not supposed to. Like if you have incendiary shells on a shotgun, you can just melee somebody in a one-shot when it's not supposed to, because melees are 2 kills, while if you're actually using like a melee weapon, that's a one-shot kill. That makes more sense. But overall, those are like my thoughts right now so far, and I'm pretty sure I missed out on a lot of stuff. I didn't really like write down notepad and stuff like that, but that's basically everything I remember from my experience from Vanguard. Guns are, there's not like literally meta weapons at the moment. The 10 attachments is going to be weird, especially for Warzone, because we don't know how that's going to be integrated, if that's going to affect the Modern Warfare guns, if that's going to affect Cold War guns. And we all know whenever a game gets released within the Modern Warfare, we've seen it in the past systems. Cold War, whenever it was initially released, those guns became meta. Not many people used Modern Warfare weapons anymore, because so many people were focused on the Cold War weapons. And that's slowly going to happen again. Whenever the Vanguard weapons come out, those are going to be meta, and then slowly the Modern Warfare guns are going to fall off, slowly the Cold War weapons are going to fall off, and then everyone's just going to start using Vanguard weapons. So that's the only issue with Warzone when it comes to just combining all these CODs. Whenever the next COD always initially comes out, they're just, those weapons are going to be more meta than anything else. So it kind of just incentivizes players to, hey, go grind your guns, go buy the game, go grind your guns or whatever, right? So that's the reason behind that. They don't have like an efficient way of technically grinding guns, other than maybe doing Clash, which is going to be the new Plunder essentially, if they eventually get rid of Plunder. But that is actually a pretty good way of getting weapon XP. And a lot of people did Plunder because you can just do multiple contracts, get XP and stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing, because we do know that the Zombies is coming out. But the issues with Zombies, not many people know how it's going to be. Just because Treyarch is running it, a lot of people are happy. Even I'm happy, because the way that they designed their last COD, which is COD World War II, the Zombies was kind of iffy. They had some good stuff, definitely, like sharing points, but other than that, like the Juggernaut didn't even exist anymore, the perk, so you had to use armor. So thankfully we're gonna have all those perks coming back, which a lot of people are happy about, and it's good to just see all the companies work together on something. And I feel like that should be more meta towards like later on CODs, because Call of Duty is technically never going to die if the companies are going to keep pushing out Call of Duties, so forth. But I think just teams working on it together is actually really clean. Just letting Treyarch doing Zombies, whatever company it is, just doing multiplayer, having people doing campaign. I would love to see co-op come back. Co-op is, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but for me it was amazing because it's the best way to get XP in Modern Warfare. And since we're gonna have cross progression, pretty positive cross progression is gonna be a thing again, I'm probably gonna go back to Modern Warfare just to get XP, or even Warzone, because just having that stable co-op mode was so good for XP, and only certain amount of people know how to farm XP properly. And yeah, people have those videos, do Plunder, do this, but really it comes down to co-op. I'll probably do a separate video on that, but not to get off topic. But like I said, Vanguard, we know Zombies is coming out, campaign, multiplayer, Warzone, so many things to look forward to, but just so many people have a bad opinion on the game right now because of all the glitches. But same thing happened with Modern Warfare, and then look where it came. So overall, I think I enjoyed the game. The snipers, they do need to be adjusted though. For me, as like, I used to snipe so much, especially in COD World War II. I did do it pretty well in Modern Warfare, but Cold War I didn't really snipe. I didn't like the snipers in Cold War at all. Beta, I did like the snipers a lot, but whenever the snipers actually got adjusted and stuff like that, I did not like it. But hopefully they adjust the ADS speed, because a lot of people in the sniping community are complaining about the ADS speed. But it does like even it out, because they have crazy flinch whenever you get shot. It's like your gun just goes all the way up. It's crazy. So that is it for my review on Call of Duty Vanguard. Hopefully you guys got some insight on whether you guys should buy the game or not. Give you guys my opinion. I definitely already am going to be playing the game because I enjoy Call of Duty, and it's just something I've always grown up to, just been playing. So I'll definitely be playing that whenever it comes out. I do have more videos for Vanguard coming out soon, because I recorded a lot of gameplay. I basically recorded everything I did in Vanguard, so be sure to be on the lookout for those. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.